Hello everybody, again welcome to my channel. Okay, in my previous video I discussed about 5 stanzas of Psalm of Life. In this video I will discuss about stanzas 6, 7, 8 and 9. Okay, let us discuss about this. Trust no future, however pleasant, let the past bury its dead. Act in living present, heart within and God overhead. Trust no future, however it pleasant. Don't future, it's completely uncertain. Okay, everyone well known about this. Future, it is uncertain, so it is beautiful. So don't believe in future. Okay, let the past bury its dead. Past means it's dead. Already it's passed away. Let the past bury its dead. Okay, let the past and bury its dead. Act in the living present means let's forget the past and act in the present. Forget the past, whatever it's done in your life, you just forget about that and live in the present. Act in the living present. Live in present, believe in present, act in present, do it present. You believe the situation in the present. There is uncertainty of the future, so you just believe in your present. Heart within and the God. So with a strong will and faith of God, we should move towards the future with a strong will and strong means future टा सब बड़े immense. Future केबे भी हमें भविष्य को केबे भी विश्वास, it is uncertainty माने केबे भी तार certainty न थाए जे हमें कौन हबा हमें जानी नहीं. सेपि फ्यूचर ऊपर तमे अधिका बिलीव करबा अनुचित. ताहा सहित past it's dead. Past means it's dead. आउ किछि ताहिरो किछि रिवाइज हेबाने आमे किछि लर्न करू सत बट इट इज डेड. आमे अधिका भाबिबानी एंड एक्ट इन प्रेजेंट बंचिबा सिखिबा दरकार एंड ता सहित हार्ट विदिन इट्स गो ओवर हेड. ओके, गो ओवर हेड मीन्स so with a strong will and faith upon the God we just believe ourselves and act in the present. Okay, it's a beautiful stanza. Let us discuss about the next stanza 7. Seventh stanza. Oh, every stanza it's completely it's based on quatrains A B C D E F G H. Okay, it's a seventh stanza. Lives of great men. Lives of great men. All reminders we can make our life sublime. We can make our life sublime and departing leave behind us footprints on the sand of time. Lives of great men all remind us. We are always reminding the lives of the great people, those who are great, those who are did the great work. We always remember them in our mind. Always they are alive in this world. They are dead in physically, but they are present in this world, means in our mind, in our soul. So lives of a great man all remind us. We all are reminding the life of a great man. We can make our life sublime. At the same time, we can also make our life sublime. Sublime means noble. Noble means like the great people. We can also make our life sublime. We can also make our life noble, like a great man. Okay, and the departing leave behind us footprints of the sand of the time. Means they are the departing. We should do the same with our lives, so the future generations will follow our footprint. Means whatever they did, the great men, if we will follow it, our generations, they will follow us. Okay, so it's a beautiful line and the most important line in this poem, that he explained that we just follow the lives of the great people, we admire them, we gave respect to them, everything we give them, and from that learning we just make ourselves in such a sublime, make ourselves noble and sublime, that we are also example for our next generation. Okay, this is the meaning of the second stanza. Let us seventh stanza. Let us discuss about the stanza 8. Footprints that perhaps another sailing over life's solemn main, a frollen and shipwrecked brother shall take heart again. Footprints that footprints that perhaps another sailing over life's solemn main, a frollen and shipwrecked brother saying, shall take heart again. Means the ideals of great men also helps the distressed people in the times of the need and help. So our deeds which we leave behind should be such that even an unhappy and shipwrecked माने कौन कहल shipwrecked माने जो जार की सब किछि नष्ट हो जाइए. Okay, so shipwrecked brother, here I did mention, finding himself completely disappointed with the events, would find the courage, confidence and peace following example. They take inspiration from the quality of their lives. So footprints that perhaps another, means when we will follow the footprints that perhaps another, footprints of the great people sailing over the lives of Solomon and the fallen shipwrecked brother means those who are suffering in their life. So when you will follow the great people's life, you will also change your life. A shipwrecked brother means a person who is completely destroyed, that person also can change their lifestyle, their everything they can change. Means so our deeds what we leave behind should be such that an unhappy and sick man, whatever we did that is unhappy and shipwrecked brother, like the struggling brother, okay, finding himself completely disappointed and distressed at that time, if you follow the things are the follow the footprints of the great men, again you will again they make the inspiration and improves the quality of their lives. Okay, so the meaning of this line is footprints that perhaps another. The footprints means the great men's doings, okay, what they did. Say sailing over the solemn main. Okay, so what is the meaning of sailing over the solemn main? Sailing over the solemn main, it is also explained in your book. Okay, sailing over the shipwrecked brother means one who has failed in life and distress his own moral and material ruin. Okay, so the ideals of great men also help the distressed people in the times of need and help. Okay, so our deeds what we leave behind such that even an unhappy and shipwrecked, finding himself completely disappointed with events, would find the courage, confidence and peace following example. They may take inspiration, improve the quality of their lives. It's a simple meaning is there. जदि हमें भल लोकंकर को फॉलो करिबा, आमे जदि शिपरेक्ट हो जाइथिबा, हमर जदि प्रॉब्लम्स लाइफ रे आछी, निश्चय किसी ना किसी आमे सॉल्यूशन निहाती भाई, because it is a such type of inspirational poem that everyone, those who are in the sufferings, because after the death of Henry Wordsworth, two wives they died at that time in the 19th century. after the death of his two wives, he wrote this poem. So it was quite an uncontrolled situation from him. At that time he wrote this poem, which is quite the difficult time, and it was that mournful slumber, means it was that the mournful numbers, means a type it is a completely as a sorrowful means it is a song of life, it is completely inspirational life, it is the spiritual utterance of the meaning of the life. Okay, and so he explained like this. Let us discuss about the stanza 9. So stanza 9 is, let us then be of doing, let us then be up and doing, with the heart full, with the heart, heart for any fate, still achieving still pursuing learn to labor and to wait. This is the last stanza. Okay, so let us then be up and doing. The poet or just the reader begin at once with the up and doing, means to perform the great actions and prepare for the kind circumstances. You do, let us then be up and doing, means whatever the situation is there, you just do your work in the every type of situations. Okay, and with heart for any fate, means begin at once with courage in any circumstances, means जो टाइप रो भी सिचुएशन थिले, जो टाइप रो भी परिस्थिति रे तमे सब जिंस को सामना करके जीवा चेष्टा करो. ओके, सो and prepare for any kind of still achieving, still pursuing, and still strive to achieve and pursue great heights, to learn, work hard and wait patiently for the rewards and fruit of the labor. Okay, so you just try to get, okay, still achieving, still pursuing, learn to labor and wait. So you do your work sincerely, you do your hard work, you must not impatience, you give your confidence, you do it sincerely, and don't wait for the fruit. You will, if you are doing the hard work, there is no more substitute of work. Definitely you will get returns. Okay, definitely you will get returns for your work. Still achieving and still pursuing. Okay, achieving means, it's a beautiful line is there, stay hungry and stay foolish. Okay, by Steve Jobs. It is one of the stories there in the CHSC syllabus. He explained that stay hungry and stay foolish. If you want always means think like that, I am completely means I foolish, I want to learn more, then you will learn more. तमे जति कहबो मु जति कि जानि छति सफिशिएंट नुह, जे फिलअप हो से किसी शिखिपारे. आम कौन करवा, स्टे हंग्री स्टे फुलिश माने भोकिला रहिबा, शिखिबार इच्छा रहिबा. जे भोकिला रहिबो ताको खाइबा को इच्छा हबो, एंड जे शिखिबा को चेष्टा करिबो, स्टिल परस्यूइंग एंड स्टिल अचीविंग, यू विल अचीव एवरीथिंग, यू विल परसीव एवरीथिंग, यू विल गेट एवरीथिंग. Just do your work sincerely, dedicatedly and efficiently, that you will get what you want to do in your life. So it is in the invitation one, this poem is there, and there are similitudes and metaphors are available in this poem. Already I told you, it's each stanza, it contains 4 lines, quatrains. Okay, A B C D E F G H, like this pattern. This is the pattern. Okay, it's a poem, it's a completely, the tone of the poem, it is completely one of the inspirational poem. Okay, and life is but an empty dream. life is but an empty dream. Life is but an empty dream. In the first stanza, in the first second line, it's a explain the metaphor. Metaphor means it's a comparison between two indirect means comparison between two indirectly. When we compare two things indirectly, it's a life and dream. It's a comparison is there, so it is here using the metaphor. Still like muffled drums are beating. Okay, when we will use still like muffled drums. Okay, still like muffled drums. Muffled drums means when you will use like and as, that is called a simile. So in this stanza, in the fourth stanza, third line, also the poet used a simile, but not like a dumb and driven kettle. Okay, here also used like, so it is also a simile. Okay, so it's if any doubt is there, write in the comment section. Thank you everyone.